On the Gen.G side, this is the most Gen.G thing we've seen ever.
Yeah,
right?
and like at this point in round 5, new patch, new smash, right?
Yeah, a little bit of evil. We wanted to see some new cool stuff.
Yeah.
And instead, they picked very Gen.G.
Maybe he'll go to game 3 and they'll be kind of forced to eventually.
Well, Alex is not, he's going to the Death Chamber. That's First Blood going over to Canyon Skarner. Another one, which would have been crazy. As, yep, here he is. Seismic Shove is going to connect, though, onto Chovy, who does use the Emperor's Divide, but dies immediately. So really nice shove there from Calyx, and he read that play that time. Lahan's also here to lend a hand. Ooh, actually getting the Between Worlds out here as there's the flash forward from Chovy. Seismic Shove's gorgeous into the Cyclone. Under the turret goes Gideon, but he is more than happy about that one as Gen.G will start up these grubs. We'll see how many they can get before Gideon makes his way over, but without Cyclone, it's going to be hard to fight.
Yeah, no Cyclone, and they have Tempered Fate plus the Impale, so it's just not a fight you want to take. So you got Chovy, but you lost the grubs for it. At the end of the day, one step closer to Feats of Warfare here. The Ruler's in the area here. This is a very risky start. We're going to have to see a Weaver's Wall.
Yeah, that's the teleport in as Kane looking for an angle here as in goes Canyon, but a little bit early as he flashes to get towards the Dragon. It is going to be secured. Tempered Fate to keep Canyon alive for a little while longer, but Ruler, I don't know what we're quite doing there as Between Worlds does come down. King and almost just kills him, but Ruler will be able to survive momentarily. Finally, the auto comes in and Nongshim wipe the floor with Gen.G in the Dragon fight, and Kingen may even be able to find another as Duro limps away with single-digit health. See, Kane is wondering whether he should get out of here or not, and I think I liked what he was considering there, as the flash out of the way of the headbutt pole means that Kane will live, and first brick goes over to Gen.G. Nongshim hot in their heels, but not hot enough, as it turns out.
This decision was interesting because they're like, okay, I don't want to die in the cross map, and then we can act first and kill Keen.
If they get in as well,
that's what I'm talking about.
much.
Like it's not only first brick that also goes over, but you use TP and they get 2 turrets because you used.
Surely this doesn't go down, right?
No, it goes. By the way, 3 grubs on Nazir with Nashor's Tooth. See ya.
Okay, well, never mind. And then there is a turret for the enemy team. All of a sudden, as Gideon is going to be able to get started on this Rift Herald, so at least there's that. One step closer to Feats of Strength as well, 1 point apiece.
They just
right
took
now.
A 1,300 gold bite out of the lead from Nongshim from that play alone.
That's kind of ridiculous. And now they're not going to give this one up. Cosmic Binding does go wide, though, as Gideon is going to be able to lock this one down. Chovy makes his way in. The Weaver's Wall coming on down as Kingen bounces to the other side to avoid the Emperor's Divide. Beautifully done. And Gen.G's little engage.
This is Prio kind of gained by Gen.G, though, and they're pushing in.
Yeah, teleport from Keen as well, as Lahan's Hex Flash not going to be helping him out there, as the rest of Nongshim are grouped around where this Gwen is going to be coming out. Nullifies the Seismic Shove as the circle is like, the Gwen's immune stuff is just a bit ridiculous. So Gen.G will be able to take this Dragon. One more objective. Whoever gets it gets the cool new Nikes. As it's a Cloud Soul, you love to see it. As Gideon doesn't love to see that. 3 people in a brush. Deadly Flourishes have been pretty good, though, as Lahan's driving the Rift Herald, and the charge is going to come through. Now the curtains are being called as Lahan's continuing to do battle. Keen stays alive because Gwen is immune. And the curtain call means absolutely nothing. Kingen bounces into the Dragon Pit. Still just... One day they'll find him, though, and then they'll realize, I need to be an accountant. That's I mean, that's when you can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk.
He really found himself.
Think about some of Chovy's ex-DRX members. How are they doing? They're doing pretty well.
Emphasis on the XD is okay. Keen, underneath this turret, will be able to take that one down. And Kingen, he's trying to get out. Will he? No. Oh, God, the burst damage is absurd.
The cross-map Otacon attempt here. Like, they do have Weaver's Wall. Calyx is rotating over. Maybe they can actually make this happen.
I mean, Canyon is here. It's still likely to be a 50-50.
Tempered Fate plus Impale. Watch out, Nongshim. Calyx is going to use the wall.
Teleport is going to come in. The Weaver's Wall, I don't know whether it's quite going to do enough, as Otacon was kind of trapped in the middle of it. There's the Tempered Fate to allow Gen.G the setup as Keen just dives forward. The Impale comes down. The Otacon is collected by Nongshim. Gideon at least gets that one, but can they get anything more? That's the question. Cosmic Binding not going to work onto Calyx, just slows him down a little as Chovy likes those rocks, and it isn't going to get too much more. So Nongshim snatch the Otacon away and get themselves those levels, the petals, all that fun stuff. But they will lose this outer turret in mid lane. and a bit more money because Gideon died.
Yeah, they got feats of strength too. If Ruler isn't here, maybe. Meanwhile,
Chovy just goes over the wall there momentarily. It looks like Scorpion's on the menu here. Seismic Shove delivers him. Beautiful chain CC. Nowhere that Canyon could go, decides that he does not want to flash.
without Cryo, but maybe they try for it. Calix's team whip is not coming.
And Gideon's in base. He was on a reset. Does hit the 2-item spike, but not going to be helping them here for this second Drake for Gen.G. As he is going to show himself on this ward. Gen.G do manage to get that one down, but here's the turn. Down goes the Bard in the blink of an eye, and Ruler is just going to cook some eggs over that wall to get himself out of there.
Yeah, not the happiest doughboy this time, Jero, as...
But Gen.G instead just going to be pressuring this inner turret.
Gen.G, you're like, while you think about it, I'll take a turret.
Well, Weaver's Wall is going to split this one up, but the turret does go down. Seismic Shove not going to connect as Canyon just goes on a bit of a ride. There's the Tempered Fate to set up on this Alistar, but he's not exactly an optimal target. They will get the Unbreakable Will. Increase that gold lead to about 1,000. I mean, this game has been so close, but also doesn't feel close.
No, exactly.
It's so weird,
I mean,
man.
It's like Dragon and Turret for Global Blue.
Well, Keen is trying to be immune, and it's kind of working as he does flash out of the way. Seismic Shove goes wide. The Cyclone there doesn't do too much, and they almost got 50%. 3.5 minutes on the Cloud Soul opportunity as Keen gonna get caught here once again, but he gets booped over the wall with the help of the Weaver's Wall. Goes golden just to avoid this curtain call as Ruler possibly out of position, but another Cyclone gonna get eaten by a flash, and the Emperor's Divide throws the monkey back in. The Impale just going to deliver him, and it's a triple kill here for Ruler. Is it the pentakill time? Can he finally manage to take it away from his teammates? As Gio, I think, is going to be able to deny it. Calix as well, not going to be going down without a fight. And Ruler, oh my goodness, he hasn't been overtaken by the Pentacaller in his brain. He is instead just going to do the Baron.
And they're going to find Calix anyways.
Yep, I think it's going to be enough here for Keen just to come on over and chase him down. But instead, the Seismic Shove is pretty good. They might need to employ Chovy to come up and help, especially with these Cosmic Bindings going wide. Calix trying to take one before he does fall, and he's pretty scary on this Talia, but Seismic Shove not going to be enough. And that is going to be Chovy locking that one down, his first kill of the game.
I love how this game has kind of boiled down to Nongshim not making choices. Go immune, and then basically set his entire team up for success. Desperate Cyclone there, to say the least, from Gideon, who tries to catch Ruler, but doesn't really catch anything. Nongshim try to punish those choices, but are a little bit behind the 8 ball every time, as the stun goes down on the Kingin.
Yeah, he is trying to bounce his way out of this one, still takes the rock to the head, as Gio almost just dies. Tempered Fate right into the base with Ruler, who is just sort of hanging out with a monkey. Magical Journey comes on through, there's the flash out, and Canyon, he can just drive his way out, decides against it, as now Ruler with the barrier. Pulverize comes on through there as Ruler is in so much trouble, does manage to take one down before he falls, but Gideon with no Cyclone has no way out. It's Canyon that takes down the turret as well as the monkey, and I don't think they're going to need their Corki to break open the base here as Gen.G with an 8,000 gold lead, utilizing the last 10 seconds of the Baron. And with the top lane inhibitor now dead, just guaranteed that that Drake was going to be uncontestable.
Come on, you quiz? Is that
yeah, I think you're actually as famous as Bill Gates.
Wow.
As Seismic Shove is going to push Canyon back towards Nongshim. He's driving away, able to use Duro here. And the Redemption even is going to come down just to keep him even more alive as Keen dives into the back line looking for a bit of an angle as the Tempered Fate to lock up Calix momentarily. That was the decoy as Chovy finds the angle, takes down the Aurora, and is now just running amok, looking to destroy Nongshim. Canyon will catch on to Calix. There's the Impale, another great shove to be perfectly honest. But it won't actually do anything as Juve is going to be left alive, but not for very long. As look at the damage Ruler's doing. That's going to be the ace, and Gen.G will close out game one. A weird one, but in the end, it just didn't really feel like it was going to go any other way.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.